Hello, all. It's I, the Deep Diver. And a quick little update on top of this video. I've been using a ring light now to try to get the lighting done right. I don't know. I'm new to this. I heard that from a comment, IRL. So yeah, I'm trying some new lighting. I might add some more, take some back. I'm going to see how I'm at. Okay? And that's a minor update. Now, the major update involves my Voice Starvation series. Now, the idea of voice starvation was about self-censorship or self-expression being stifled or stunted, and how we could try, just me pointing out the ways which we can get back, read with your kids, talk to people, try a new book, get some type of perspective different than your own, okay? That was the main idea. But things have escalated, for lack of a better term. It's gone from figurative censorship of the self to literal censorship with all these mandates and orders and all that. And it frankly scares me. I'm not going to lie. This YouTube account's old enough to drive. Honestly, I've had a YouTube account since they first came on. And I interact with YouTube every day in some capacity. Sometimes for a good amount of time, not gonna lie. But I'm usually using it to learn, educate myself, try to make better videos, get better at BJJ, get better at writing, getting better at being a person, better at being a dog father. But I don't agree with that, okay? With the whole age verification, I don't agree with it. I just don't. It's just not good. And I will be covering that in my Voice Starvation. I will still have some more of the individual ideas before, but now I'll go for more of a collective, more movement-based ideas. So yeah, again, I will not cover politics, and I will not cover religion. To anyone out there worried about that, I will not do that. I will just focus on the facts and the way I see them and how I interpret them. I'm open to dialogue, discussions, debates to help mitigate the miasma. But I don't know. It really... I never thought we'd get here. I'll admit that right now. I never thought we'd get here. This is it. This is another war on free speech. Which, another reason I'm making this video, you see, there was a little movement about a decade ago, about half a decade ago, called keeping the net neutral, net neutrality. Now, they wanted to make the internet like cable, is from what I gather. And it wasn't good. They'd section people off, they wouldn't show certain videos, other stuff. It was awful. It was terrible. And I signed up as a member. On my Facebook page, it says that I've been married to the free and open internet, and I've never changed it. Cringy as it may be, it's honest, because I love the internet. I don't want to say I'm addicted, but how much I spend on I really don't got no room to talk as much as anybody else does. But it wasn't kept behind a wall or laws or anything. It's just a beautiful thing, and they're trying to ruin it. They're trying to starve you from expressing yourself, from understanding, okay? I get on social media, I'll admit it, I don't like a lot of things I see from people. I don't comment on them. I don't thumbs up. I don't like it. But when I do, I try to be as sincere as possible. Somebody lost their dog, somebody lost a family member, their job laid off. I try to always be sincere in those posts, okay? I always try to. And again, I'm not a big fan of social media. This is more of a hobby, much more of a hobby than I could possibly say. And yeah, I'm working on the lighting, working on structuring stuff better, but the voice starvation will now move into other topics. I will also get into other topics as well in turn of this, more on the net neutrality, more on a series I like to call the Cowardly Censors, and kind of shaming and showing people who wanted to censor stuff. In many ways, I have a whole research folder on it. I'm going to share that. It's called the Cowardly Censors. Because let's face it, censorship is the ultimate passive aggressive mood in the book. We can't attack the thing you love. We can't do anything about that, but we sure can keep up access to it. That ain't going good. Just has Visa and MasterCard. I will call them every day if I have to. The call center. I'll be polite. I'll be nice. This isn't the call center's problem. It isn't their issue, but I would politely tell them I don't agree. I just don't. I'll also spread on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Because, yeah, this is some nonsense. This is some ridiculousness. I have to evolve my content. That's fine. But if they ask me, I'll just not get back on. I've said that in dozens of comments and I can't do it. No. You're not going to give me this watered down, dystopian, just technocratic nightmare. You're not going to do it. I'm not going to comply. I don't have to. Give me more time to write my books, work on stuff, focus. But it still hurts me to say that. I've made friends on YouTube. I've communicated with people on YouTube. I've learned on YouTube a lot, and to think that'd be taken from people for the most mundane and mediocre reasons. Oh, your feelings got hurt. Okay, let's just hurt the 20 million people that like this thing. No. I'm seeing pushback and I'm going to aid to it, you know? I'm seeing the final embers of expression going out. I'm doing everything I can to keep them going, raging, as it should. And they're throwing sand, we're throwing kerosene on this fire, okay? I hope to be a drop of that fuel that adds it to the fire. Okay? Thank you, and have a nice day. Any criticism, welcome.